Hi, it's meteorologist Joe Fury of the Storm Team 8 Weather Center. Hope you're doing well. Weather-wise, well, for many, seeing that winter wonderland early today, what a scene when the sun came up. Snow caked on everything. Of course, if you were caught out in it during the course of Sunday evening or night, very slippery. We did have accidents around the state. We had a lot of school delays earlier today, but roads really improved fast once that sun came up. And, well, snowfall totals, yeah, they were up from where we had predicted them to be late last week. Of course, new information coming in over the weekend. We could see that we had an inverted trough and in a dynamic atmosphere, developing low pressure system. This is actually one of these kind of setups that could really give you a big surprise and have you wake up with a foot of snow on the ground and wonder where it came from. So that didn't happen. But there was a half a foot of snow on the ground for some. Now the storm is up to the northeast. It's actually going to take a loop around Newfoundland and Nova Scotia, come back off the main coast. That means the wind and the cold is really in gear for the next couple of days. So, the heavy winter attire, real midwinter chill. Wind chills are always there. We're going to dress for the 20s for the field the next couple of days. And the idea is that it's bright, so you grab the sunglasses. Then the big question is the Thursday storm. What path is that going to take? Path comes right over us. It's going to be mainly wet, not white. Path goes a little bit to the east, and the next thing you know, you got a pretty good snowstorm going. Western Hills have the best shot for that scenario at the moment, but you got to stay tuned as we'll have continuous updates on the Thursday night of the Friday storm. And we start Hanukkah this weekend, and the weather should be in pretty good shape before another storm is coming at us next week. As far as snowfall amounts, look at Bradley at 6.3 inches. It even beat out the snow and ice box of Connecticut. Norfolk at 6.2. And West Hartford, 5.2. That's a good number. Vernon, 4. Hamden, 3. South Glastonbury had 3.6. Hamden, 3. And South Glastonbury and Groton, 2.3. And so, closer you were to the shoreline, the less your snow amounts were. Now, the low, being out there near Nova Scotia and Newfoundland, is going to loop back towards the main coast. The highs up there in eastern Canada, pretty tight pressure gradient, so you're going to note that wind the next couple of days. Temperature down near 10 inland, 20 at the coast, a frigid start. Watch out for the icy spots early on Tuesday. Could be some frost out there too. We stay in the 30s. It is bright. It is brisk on Tuesday. By the way, the average high inland's about 42. The average high at the coast is about 44. So a little bit below average. And again, the breeze there. The wind's going to get even stronger as that low backs closer to us going into Wednesday. So we started the teens and 20s Wednesday. Bright sun, blue sky, and Wednesday's highs are going to be in the low mid 30s. It feels like the upper teens and low 20s all day. Clouds come in on Thursday, and always a nice little breeze to get your attention. Temperature's not as chilly to start Thursday, and we are every bit as chilly for the highs on Thursday because the clouds are coming in. 30s feel like the 20s, and then the moisture. One computer model says we're mainly rain and an icy mix up in the hills going into Thursday night and Friday, and then it clears out for the weekend. Or we have the storm take a track where western Connecticut has a snowstorm and the eastern half of the state is wet. So that's another scenario. So stay tuned as we try and figure out the exact track. As I said, 75-mile track differential between coming up towards us, over us, and to the east can make all the difference between a rainstorm and a snowstorm or a wintry mixed mess. Clear frigid tonight, 10 inland, 20 at the coast. You got a snow cover. Some of you will be in the single digits into early tomorrow. And there could be frost out there in addition to slippery spots. Bright sun, blue sky, mid-upper 30s will feel like the mid-upper 20s on Tuesday with that breeze out of the north, 10 to 20. Wednesday, even stronger wind, gusting 20 to 30. Highs in the upper 30s at the coast, and it'll be in the low mid-30s inland. Feels like the upper teens and low 20s all day on Wednesday, but at least it's nice and bright. And then Thursday, you can see shoreline's got 40-degree temperatures as we head for the end of the week and on through the weekend. Inland is well in the 30s. Bottom line is Thursday night into Friday, a little complicated as we're going to be dealing with some snow to mix to rain, and then, well, basically quiet for the weekend into early next week. So it's a very complicated pattern. Our computer models have a hard time figuring out how everything's coming together. One thing is for sure, a lot of cold shots coming as we head through the Christmas week and New Year's week. And so stay tuned on a daily basis for all the changing updates. All right. Gil, first thing on Tuesday morning with the very latest update, and I hope you're feeling well. Bye.